Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we are going to be doing Ryan Gates's code system as voted by you guys in the previous weeks. So this system I received from someone that has purchased it, and I got the settings from them as well. So I did try and find this guy on Instagram, but it seems like his Instagram account has been closed, as you can see. So we will be looking at his Facebook page instead. Also, his YouTube channel is non-existent, so for now you can just enjoy mine. So on this Facebook, he doesn't really go into much of his trading. We'd need to go into his Telegram channel, which is run through the 100 Stacks Forex Trading Institution, and I think that's what his business is called. And as you can see, they do both the software and the monthly signals. What we are most interested in is the software. So they don't really post much about the system. They do post a lot about their signals, but in this post you can see that their systems are 1,000 Rand for the MT4 version and 2,000 Rand for the MT5 version, with their signals coming in at 1,000 Rand per month. So now we can take a look at what the software looks like on your charts. Alright, so this is the first look at the code system. The template that comes with the software package is what I applied, the first one, and this is how it looks after applying that. I did take away two windows, so this signal and the peak signal, those are from other systems. The peak one, if you can remember, it's from Red Billion, and the Forex signal 30 Extreme is from FX Sniper 24, and we found that both of these are not useful, so I have taken them away for the backtesting. What I have kept are these little suns, the support and resistance lines, the bands, and the channel. So when backtesting the system, I use the criteria of there must be a rejection or a support sun with the bars crossing past the innermost bands, so this band over here and this band over here. After the bar closes below or above those bands, that's when you would make your trade, and you'd only make these trades after the suns are hitting a resistance or support level. So right here you can see it's in the green, and then it crosses the blue over here, so this is where you would place your first trade, and your take profit can be whatever you feel comfortable with. I went with a 5,000 to 2,000 take profit stop loss pips amount, which gives me a ratio of 2:1. I would just like to demonstrate an example of another sort of trade, so you don't need to only take trades when the sun rejects from a specific support or resistance. You can also wait for it to form a support or resistance after the sun, and then wait for the retest of that, and that will be this demonstration right now. So as you can see over there, the resistance only formed after the sun was there, so we wouldn't be able to take a trade straight off it. We would have to wait, and because we were waiting, we avoided this part. And now we are going to wait for another resistance to form, and then we will look for a rejection from that, and then only take a trade after that rejection. So right there you can see that the rejection is happening, and so we will place our trade right over there. And I used a take profit stop loss of 5,000, so let me just measure that out for you. So if it hits that line, that means that the take profit has been hit. So there we go. After the retest, that is when we took our next trade, and that was over here. So you can wait for the support and resistance to form and then take it on the retest, or if it's a scenario such as this one, when the sun appears and it's a already formed resistance or support, you can take the trade from there as well. So that's two ways you can enter using this system. And now we're going to move on to the backtested results. So when using the system, I backtested the month of June from the 1st of June to the 30th of June, and in that time frame we got a total of 25 trades, with 14 of those being successful and 11 of those being losses, resulting in a win rate of 56%. And that means that our take profit, the net take profit, would have been 42,000 pips, which on the lowest lot size of 0.01 on a 500 leverage results in a $425 profit, which in rands is 6,162 rand for the month of June. And since the stop loss is around 2,500, which translates to around $25, and you might run into a string of losses such as this, meaning that at any point in time you could lose $75, and $75 is around 1,087 rand. So I would make that the lowest account size for this trading is around 3,000 rand when you're using the lowest lot size of 0.01. So when installing the indicators and related files for the system, you will notice that there are quite a few files that you need to install, but if you just want it to look like this, the only indicators you'd need to install are these ones, and that will make your life a lot easier since there are around 73 indicators that come in the full package. If you want the full 73, you're more than welcome to download all of them, but for now I just downloaded these ones. To show you a bit of what I mean, these are all the indicators that come with the system, and only a few of those are actually applied in the template, so I wouldn't waste my time with downloading all of them. I would just download the specific few that I need. When it comes to the system, the rating that I would give it is a 7.5 out of 10, since it is pretty straightforward with your entry criteria and the visuals to make it easier as well to enter the trades. The only downsides that it has is that the support and resistance levels do often disappear, and that means that you need to mentally remember where the level ends. So sometimes even if a bar is right in the middle of the support and resistance, it will disappear. That means that with that mental note that you took earlier, you are going to need to place your trades using that, because the level will reappear later if it isn't broken. The negatives about this system is that at times it can generate quite a few levels at once. So within this small space that we have over here, you might get another 2 levels running across here, which makes it very difficult to trade since you won't be trading in between levels that do not have enough space. You can place trades between this level and this level because the amount of space between them is around 16 to 17,000. It becomes very difficult when there's another level right above this support level and the space between them is around 3,000. The entry criteria makes it easier, but there is still quite a bit going on the screen. I would get rid of one of the price borders, which would be the outermost one, which would be the one with the 3.8 setting. And then I would also get rid of the channel, since both of those don't really influence my decision making too much. You are more than welcome to keep it on your own one. And then from there you can see it looks much cleaner and much easier to decide where you are going to place your trades. So with that in mind, this gets a 7.5 out of 10. So right now we are over at the Forex Reviews SA YouTube channel. If you like content such as this, please subscribe. For this week's video, the link to these files can be found in the blue mode video. So if you just click that and then go into the description, you will find the link. You've got to click that link and then that will take you to all the files that you need. These files are pretty useless and the main files are up here. The set file as well can't really be used anyway. So the main folders you should be looking at are the indicators and templates folders. Inside the indicators folder you will see all those indicators that I mentioned earlier. For the templates you will only need a few of them, but you're more than welcome to download all of them if you want to. And inside the templates folder I was using template number 1, and that is just the initial chart that I showed with everything still on it. This is how it looks, and since I don't really like all the visual clutter, I have changed it to the one I used in the backtest, this one. It looks a lot cleaner to me. One thing I would like to bring your attention to is the overusage of other indicators that have been seen from different Forex gurus on Instagram. So this verified support and resistance levels have been used by many other people, and these suns looked a bit familiar to me. So what I did was I remembered that there's only one other indicator that occurs at this frequency, and that was the brilliant reversals, which was used by Betty FX, Red Billion, and a host of other people. So if you apply it to the chart, you can see that wherever there is a brilliant reversal, there is a sun. So there's no doubt in my mind that this is just the same indicator but given a different output on the chart. That's just something to keep in mind when you're purchasing some of these systems. A lot of them aren't fully original. Most of them are just compilations of other people's things, and most of the things can be found online for free anyway. So that's just a piece of advice from me. Don't expect it to be 100% made from the person. So that brings us to the end of this week's video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.